What's up, friends? This is Manni and welcome to a totally not nostalgic video showing robots before the 10.002 update and why this update had to happen in some way or the other, because it here shows the Titan gameplay before all that and the battleships, right? At first though, I'm really kicking some serious Ohokochi butt. Unfortunately though, with low HP he walks away and just gets himself killed by somebody else. But it was good to see the old Ravana kicking the heck out of this Ohokochi and leaving him completely baffled. Now, moving on to get some kills before the Titans and battleships become a part of the game, right? At the first few minutes the gameplay was always nice and all the robots had their place and could destroy each other, but then the Titans came in, and often they came in at around the 1 minute to 2 minute mark and already effectively ending a lot of the potential gameplay that regular robots, should be able to enjoy. Now this here in this free-for-all match, it took people a little longer to get the Titan out, which is good. It just means that we were able to enjoy it a little longer, but then it happened. And yeah, let me first snack that Mender. I don't know why he was using his ability. Did you see that? He was coming in running with his ability already ready, and I don't understand why. Because now he doesn't have his ability when he needs it. It's like he used it just to get here a little faster, and that really just wasn't worth it. Because that healing, although the healing, he can't heal that back the damage I'm doing. He could have had the extra resistance going during his ability run. Now, I snacked away that Fenrir kill, right? Free for all, I'm stealing kills as I'm supposed to, and then I'm even taking down the Ohokochi right after. So, 5 kills, first place. So far, everything is looking fine. Bringing in the first battleship support here, Paladin battleship back then, with a lot of shield durability that I can use to block damage. At the end of that shield, I get the rest of it converted into an HP heal, together with some minor gray HP. Minor now, it used to be more, but then they nerfed it, right? Yeah, so we have the next 2 enemies in front of us, so let's first get this guy out of the way. See, I don't understand why the Lynx was not shooting the other guy. The Orochi would have been a faster kill than me, and it would have been possible for him to get the kill. Now, anyways, after the first robot, as ever so often before this update, we're spawning the Titan. Now, after 10.002, you may have to actually use 2 of your robots or 3 of your robots and play them well in order to earn yourself that Titan. It obviously always depends on how you play it. And also here already having... oh no, that wasn't my own battleship strike, never mind that. So yeah, but the Titan is already deployed, and we're now going to dominate the match with that thing. And this isn't even the Eiffel Titan with the sheer unlimited amounts of firepower coming from those, you know, bendy bullet machine guns. On that Rook here, the firepower is okay, but it is not like crazy ridiculous, because once you're empty, you're actually empty, and the Eiffel can just warp in fresh weapons that are fully loaded, right? So, big difference. Now, the last 2 kills were not my kills. I got a little unlucky when it comes to that, but it's okay. We have had enough of an advantage when it began. Now, also, you might ask, Manny, why are you showing this older thing now? I still had the gameplay footage prepared, and I thought maybe it's still useful to use it to showcase exactly what went wrong before the update. At least that's what I was thinking. Now, there's the other Titan coming in. It's a luchador, and there is another luchador. So that is now going to be the rest of the battle. It is just Titan stuff going on, right? While after this update, nowadays you can actually kill Titans and people have to jump back into regular robots afterwards. At that time, it was effectively so that once the guy had the Titan going, that's what he was using until the end of the battle, unless he was really getting outplayed or heavily surrounded and outnumbered, right? So for some reason, both of these players decide that I'm their primary target, but I can understand that to a certain part, because, you know, I am the first place, and none of them want to give me another kill. They want to have a chance at grabbing that first place, and that means I have to not get any further kills anymore, right? So, I'm actually using the teleport to get to the other side and forcing these guys to engage with each other at least a little bit. Even though clearly they don't want, I'm place 2, this guy's place 2nd, the other guy's place 3. And so they really do not want to fight each other, and they don't. So if you look at them, they're actually just running after me, ignoring each other. That's a very dedicated way of playing free-for-all, one that you don't very often see, and I'm waiting until the last moment here before I jump into the teleport or jump away, either one of these, right? Pop, there goes the extra HP heal. You saw enemy 6 just got the HP regeneration boost that came from the repair amplifiers, the TRA, as they are often shorted by Titan repair amps, and they will now make it so that from now on enemy 6 is barely taking any damage. Now it seems like enemy 6 made a little oopsie and took a teleport that he didn't intend to take. Meanwhile, I can one-on-one Titan enemy 5 with his other luchador. Thankfully he's now reloading while my shield is popping back in, and he is now bringing up the next absorber. I think that the other Titan is soon going to reappear. He's probably coming back through the portal. That's what it looks like to me. But yeah, you see the gameplay, right? It's just Titans just shooting each other. If you actually have a regular robot in this phase, all Titans will just turn towards you because everybody knows you're such an easy kill. And so you don't really stand much of a chance. As predicted, enemy 6 came back through the portal and is now re-engaging me. And I was wondering, maybe I can just fool around and take that teleport back again, and yeah, just escape some more. Because if those guys too, if both of these guys are engaging me like that, I'm pretty sure I will eventually die, even though I'm hard to take down. Impossible to take down, you might want to say. So yeah, and now I'm jumping off somewhere else. Oh, Titan underneath me. Okay, so he jumped after me, and I'm just jumping over here, ready to take the other teleport. Which, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, because the other guy is already there. And whoa! Enemy 6 and I exchanged positions. So he came through, I come through, and now it's like they're both again together. I really managed to keep these guys close to each other while I'm always somewhere else. Again, they both jump through, I go away. So at some point they're gonna realize, or should realize, that if they don't fire at each other, they soon have nothing else to shoot at, because I'm always avoiding them. I am first, I don't have to do any pressure here. And besides, the gameplay has changed. The gameplay is so dull here, we can't do anything about each other. We can literally not attack each other or deal any significant amount of damage, right? And that goes to all of us. They can't deal damage to me, I can't deal damage to them, and we're just playing hide and seek at that point. And even now, you see, maybe it's like they actually begin to fire at each other, but no, it just was a few random shots that arrived at the other guy. And that was Warawads before the 10.02 update. Now, how long do you think I can make that happen and run away from these guys? How long can I dodge them? I'm always also playing with just shooting around the corner, forcing them into some uses of the reflectors, right? I'm trying to jump far away, like this, and then if I can get any of them to use their reflectors, then that will mean that they are stationary. See, enemy 6, I just fired at him for a few seconds, and he began to use his reflectors, so now he is further away and unable to follow us to, wherever I go next. And that is just it. I mean, can you imagine that this is not very fun to play, right? Regardless of whether or not you have 2 or 1 Titan on you, both of them are using reflectors now, so I'm just jumping away again while they're being stationary and can't follow. To their luck, they're both luchadors and they're both able to jump too. If it wasn't for the ability to jump, they would never actually have a chance to shoot me at all. I would just constantly zap around the map and they couldn't follow me, because for some reason the Rook is so mobile, which to me has never actually made any sense. The Rook should have never been this mobile. So I've seen a few comments asking Manny, what do you think about the update and so on? And I said it a few times already. I think it's overall a good idea. It's a good update. It makes the gameplay more healthy and more fun. That of course doesn't change the fact that you guys invested into Titan repair amps that are now basically only a fraction of their former power. It's not cool. Same goes for battleships that once you could activate like 15 of them per battle, and now you can maybe activate 3 or 4. Actually, to me, this is good. I like that. It's a more healthy gameplay, and it's how it should have always been, in my opinion. But again, it doesn't change the fact that it was sold for a lot of time being differently, and now they basically nerf something that you have potentially bought, something that should never happen in the first place ever. And that's just completely wrong in my book. But after all of that, I still believe we have a more fun and more healthy gameplay now to enjoy, where Titans are no longer playing this end role that you simply cannot go past. Like, you can't defeat them. Now they can actually be defeated, and people may have to jump into robots after. And I like that. So we're here on Yamantau, and for the moment I was enjoying some of my Ophion here with the old dampers. I think this was even recorded before the nerf of the dampers too. So you see the dampers were actually still firing really quickly and emptying that clip super fast. What's going on here? There's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, another Ophion. I'm waiting out his flight. I'm activating my own flight. Coming up here and unloading that sweet, all of it into him. Nice. So, and soon the Titan will be spawning. The video will not go so long because this match is going to be a bit of a shorter one. But once the Titans are here, of course, the gameplay will completely shift. And seeing a Titan spawn at the 3 minutes mark isn't even all that early, right? The real problems were people running a few setup, one robot, 50 seconds, and pop spawn Titan, and then end the gameplay with it. So yeah, overall, I think it is an improvement, this update. Everything has its pros and cons, but yeah. So a lot of Typhons over there on the other side. 2 Typhons, 1 Curie. They're all sniping. I was trying to capture the beacon. That's why I wasn't using my Transcendence modes all the time. And meanwhile, I was also EMP'd by a Typhon at a pretty vulnerable time. So yeah, pretty crazy. So I'm corner shooting the Titan here, the Newton. So he's gonna probably try and lift me up any moment now. Okay, I got killed. Time to spawn the Titan here. I captured the beacon for that reason, right? So now I can spawn it up here, and the homing bullets are gonna have some fun with whoever or whatever this is. Then we are attacking the Newton again. Pop, there he goes. So easy, so quick with these homing machine guns. I also wonder, what do you think, guys? Do these machine guns, these homing machine guns, still overperform? Are they too powerful? It seems like on a few robots, the Rook seems to be doing well with it, but not destroying the game necessarily with it. But the Eiffel seems to make the biggest use out of these weapons, to the point where it just becomes pretty alternative-less. Can you even say that? There's no alternative to running these weapons because they're just the best on the Eiffel. The flamethrowers are also pretty crazy, but if you outrange the flamethrowers, then you know, you can not really you don't really have much of a danger anymore, and they are easy to be outranged. And this is a weakness that the homing machine guns don't share, right? So yeah, felt like using this older recording I had prepared for you guys here, and yeah, make some use out of it. So tomorrow we'll see something more up to date, and so you guys, thanks for watching. I catch you in the next video, hopefully. And feel free to let me know in the comments what you think about it, because it is a bit of a delicate topic, this rebalance, because it changed so much. In many ways, for me personally, to the better, but in other ways, of course, it still means that something that was sold got nerfed, and that is never okay. But yeah, see you around, have a good one. Manni signing off, and bye my friends.